Morning. Looking forward to a good stretch with you guys. Happy Sunday. Yeah, let's make our way to the mat and we'll start from being on our backs in Shavasana. I'm just going to readjust my screen there a little bit better for you. And yeah, oh, good morning, good morning. Oh, I really need a good stretch, I do. Thanks as always for joining me for another month on the mat. Happy November. Yeah, cheers. As you kind of lie down on your backs, begin to just find a nice, cozy place. So I'm looking for kind of that feeling where you feel really cozy. You can just begin to take in the sensation of being in your own home and all your kind of little favorite things around you, a space that you've created over time. And as you lie back, just relax and soften and just find a little gratitude for home, for the walls around you, the floor beneath you, and for all of the things that you have surrounding you and what you've created in that space, in that home over time. Just soaking up that lovely feeling of safety and coziness and love. Just love these moments as you kind of close your eyes, just imagining maybe pictures around the house in frames, just holding on to those amazing people. This is your space. And as you move and flow with me today in your yoga, and as you move into November, I think this is that season where we begin to just crave being home more. Maybe being in the warm, nice and cozy. Watching a little bit of TV with a blanket on us, or having that lovely extra hot drink maybe in the day. That time of year for soups and bread and stews and roasts and all that lovely comfort food. As you relax today in your start of the class, let's maybe call on that energy and embrace it. Let's embrace that feeling, safety and warmth as we move through our practice today. Taking that lovely nostalgia and that peace we create, taking that with us as we move and flow. Just begin to relax the body down, and if you haven't already, softening a little more in the forehead, relaxing that space between the eyebrows, and then maybe take the head left to right with the eyes closed slowly, just getting a little stretch in the neck. Nice. If it feels sore, take it really slow. If the head just wants to keep rolling, take some time just to take a little bit of the stress and strain off and say hello this morning. Inhale. And slowly exhale, relaxing the forehead and bringing the movement of the head back to center. And just a little bit more stillness. You've got it. Inhale. We're going to draw the legs up and bring both feet down if you have the legs extended. We're going to draw one knee in and just switch. Take it slow. Sometimes that cooler weather means that we can feel the tightness in the body a little more. We'll just keep it moving. Take it slow. We'll ease into the movement in the colder weather. Nice. Breathing with me in. And slowly exhaling for 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Let's bring both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself that little hug today. So hands on the outside of the knees or a cuddle, maybe rock it if you like. You can take the neck again, left to right. Just see You've got any tightness all the way into the shoulders. How are you today in body? And genuinely, how are you in mind? Asking yourself what you might need from the class today. And then just setting that little wish or intention. We're gonna come back to stillness. Inhale, draw the nose in towards the knees. Give yourself that big squeeze, that big hug this morning that you must need. And slowly bring it down. Let's bring both feet down onto the mat. You've got it. We're gonna draw that right knee in towards the chest and just find some circles. It can be really small to start, or maybe build, making them a little bit bigger. Using the right hand to support. Just getting a little bit into the hips. How are they today? Breathe. In through the nose and slowly exhale out. Amazing. 3, 2. And last one, draw the knee in towards the chest, nice and full. Relax the shoulder blades down, lift the head up, draw the chin in, and just soften down. How's that feeling today? And bring the foot back down onto the mat. Other side. Good. Breathing in with me. Left knee in and find a circle. Take it. Whatever feels good to you. Nice. Really listening to the body. Just trying to tell the hips, like, let's get moving today. Let's get rid of some of that tightness and tension. Physically and maybe even emotionally. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Slowly draw the knee in towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, bringing the foot down onto the mat. Nice work, everyone. Good. And then we're going to bring both knees in, bring our big toes to touch, hands on the knees, and take our circles wide in that direction. Keep that little connection with the lower back and the floor so that you get that little bit of power into the core. Nice one. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And holding in, big squeeze. Relax the tailbone down. Use this as a stretch. It might feel quite tight as you push the tailbone down. Draw the knees in. Inhaling with me through the nose and lovely cleansing breath out the mouth. In and exhale. Let it go. Let's bring both feet down onto the mat. Lovely. But we're going to walk the heels in towards the tailbone. Bring the palms down alongside the body. Good. Let's take a little bit of a stretch in the spine. Little squeeze, lifting in the pelvis, pushing the palms down. Turn the head so that the neck is center and slowly come back down and bring the spine vertebrae by vertebrae down. Good. We're going to just keep lifting in, lift it up. And slowly bringing it down. Find some breath in there. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. Good. Breathing in and out, lifting and dropping. Next one, if you feel comfortable, we'll hold it, squeezing in the glutes, lifting. Maybe wiggle those elbows in towards each other, interlace the hands. Don't worry if it's not there and push up. But definitely feeling that strongly in the neck, where my neck is really tight today. So remember to take it as you need it. If you're feeling it other places like the legs, all good. If the knees are bowing up, see if you can squeeze the knees in and push those feet into the floor. Beautiful team. 3, 2, and 1. Wiggling the elbows out and down, down, down. Bring the spine down to the mat. Lovely job, everyone. Inhale, both knees back in. That lovely counter pose feels so good. Little rock left to right. Move the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to come back to center, bringing the feet back down. Keep the heels drawing in as close as you can to the tailbone. 1 more little bridge. Breathing in, bring the palms down, squeezing and lifting to your level. If you want to wiggle the hands in and wiggle those elbows, if you want to push a little higher, go for it. If it's not there today, bring it down. Just breathe. 3. Nice. 1, 2, and 1. And unravel, coming down, down, down. Feel that lovely wake up in the spine and our counter pose knees in. Well done, everyone. 3. Breathing in and out. 2, and 1. Great. We're going to bring the left foot down and keep the right knee up. But you can just hold it there whatever way you like. Maybe hands in the crease of the knees. And we're just going to roll that ankle. Nice. Find big circles. Getting into the joints. 3. Breathe with me. 2, and 1. Other direction. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Nice one. Slowly bring the foot down, switching sides. Maybe just bring the hand in the crease of the knee. Just relax the shoulders, the tail going down. Good. And find your lovely circles. Nice one. Breathing in and out, releasing in those feet. 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 4. Breathe nice and deep with a little smile. Just enjoying moving the body today. 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly bring that foot back down. You've got it. So what we're going to do is bring the knees up. We're going to cross up the ankles. We're going to do our little forward and back roll. Don't worry if you can't stand up, but if you can, come to an up, not standing, but come to an upright seated position. Or take the feet. You just find a little rock in, draw the chin in. If you can get that momentum, maybe see if you can roll the body up to seated. If not, no worries, just keep rocking. If you've sat up, roll back one more time. We're just going to do a little bit more stretch here. 3, 2, and your option now is to bring the feet down and roll to the side or rock all the way up. Your choice, whatever feels good. Or just roll over as you usually do and coming to a nice upright position. Lovely. Good. Let's get a little bit of a stretch in that upper body and then we'll move into a nice flow. Roll those shoulders when you've got a minute. You kind of catch yourself. You're sat up. Find those lovely circles. Good. Breathe with me. 4. Inhale and exhale. Take them nice and big today. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Big squeeze and back. Ooh, hello. We're going to do our little seated cat and cow. So let's bring the hands onto the knees. We're going to tuck the tailbone under, let the whole of the upper body concave in. You can almost allow those shoulders to roll in. And then if the neck's not too tight, let the chin draw down. Breathe with me. You can feel that little pull across the shoulder blades. Nice one. 3, 2, relaxing in the face. And 1, inhale. Let's roll the shoulders up. Keep the hands where they are and lean forward. Let those elbows maybe draw in. Let the chest draw forward. Maybe look forward. Little smile here. Just feeling that lovely stretch of the spine. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing, coming back up nice and tall and tuck it under. Finding that lovely seated cat pose. Chin to chest. Feel like you're just releasing all that upper body. Feel the tightness leaving in the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up and leaning forward again, working those elbows back. You also have the option to bring the hands behind you if you want this time. Maybe the palms pushing into the lower back, or interlace the fingers behind you and maybe reach. You want that little extra softening in the face, maybe pushing the palms away from you. Breathing in and out. 3. Good work. 2. And 1. If you've taken the extension, bringing it back and bring those hands forward. Nice work, everyone. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Nice one. Good. We're going to extend our left leg and do a little sequence on the floor before we move to our flow. Just to get that lovely extra full body stretch. Got a drink today, grab it. Good morning. All right, so you might notice that inner thigh today, we've not done anything with hamstrings. So take it a little more in towards the midline if it's feeling a little extra tight. Listen to the body today. We're gonna do our variation on Wild Thing on the knee. So just see how you feel today. We're gonna bring the right hand down and just use this as a beautiful stretch, reaching long in the direction of that front knee. I love this one, reaching up. Imagine you're drawing a rainbow up. Good, get up to the middle of the rainbow, draw the thumb back, open the chest. Try not to kind of concave the body down on that back arm. Push in, lift, draw the shoulders back, opening in the chest. Good, inhale. We're just gonna reach towards the toes as far as you can. Nice one. See if you get a little side body stretch there, and then slowly coming back to center. Beautiful, keeping that stretch, reach as far as you can. Inhale, lifting up, 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 up. As you get to the top, fingertips on the floor. On that right hand, draw the left hand open if you'd like. Maybe bending in the elbow sometimes helps. Draw shoulders down and away. Awesome. Smiling feels good here. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching back up and reaching long. So if you're really tight, it might be here. You might be able to reach just a little further. Draw the ear over and come back to that lovely center point. Good. We're going to take a nice stretch, whole body. So you've got the option to lift up. If you're on a harder ground, make sure that your right knee is padded with a mat or the carpet. So right hand comes down. We're going to inhale, reach up. You've got the option to stay where we just did, or you can lift up onto the knee if that pressure is okay. We're going to tuck under in the pelvis. Good. Holding there. Maybe that top hand comes up, or even back if you like. Draw the shoulder back, drop the head back. Feel that lovely long line. And as you reach the palms back, drop the head, you get extra stretch in that side body. Breathe with me in and breathing out. Beautiful, slowly coming back down onto the floor. Good. Inhale, let's reach over towards those toes and back to center. And one more option to lift or stay on the ground, reaching and lifting as far as you can forward, and then draw the hand back if you like, draw the shoulder down. Beautiful. Head draws back if you like, tucking under in that pelvis. Feel where you get that stretch today. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back down. Beautiful. And sitting nice and tall, wiggling those sit bones. Just notice where you felt the stretch today. We're going to turn and just twist towards the extended left leg. Beautiful. Fingertips on either side. You can stay here, or you can walk the hands a little more forward and just slowly feel like you're making little waves with the body. We draw the body forward and up. Good. And forward. And up. Sometimes you can feel this in parts of the back. Sometimes it's that really tight hamstring. It depends on your body. Just take the waves. They could be really small or a little bit deeper if your body has that range of motion. Nice. One more. You've got the option to stay nice and tall. Drop the shoulders down, just lean forward. Or if you wanted and you've got the range, reach forward and just let everything hang down. Let the body just soften, the chin draws down. You don't want to strain in the neck. If anybody is extra flexible, you can grab the foot, draw the chest forward, and see if you can square the chest onto the knee. Breathing in and out for 3. Relaxing the face 2. And 1, well done. Slowly coming back up from that position. Let's bring that knee in. Beautiful, switching sides. So just feel what's happening in the hamstring on the right leg. Notice where you need to kind of make that movement. If, again, bring it in a little closer if it's feeling tight today. Sitting nice and tall. Good. Let's find that little movement across the body. So we're going to bring the left hand down and reach as far as you can. Inhale. Remember that half of a rainbow, lifting nice and tall. You can stay here if you like. Or as you get nice and tall, you can use the back hand as a little kickstand. Shoulders drop back, opening. 3, 2, and 1, and reach for the toes. Good. Inhale, slowly coming back up, reaching as far as you can. Just see where it feels tighter on the body. You feel really like good, or you should be able to feel the stretch. Draw the shoulder down, or just notice where the body's tight. Relax in the face, little smile, and then reach in low. Noticing any difference on this side, coming all the way back to center to the other side. Which side feels tighter? Is it the same? Inhale and exhale with me. Good. Option to lift up. This time you want that left knee on a padded space on the carpet, or you can roll a mat or make sure it's on the mat. Good. You're going to use that left hand to balance if you want. Otherwise, 2 more of those lovely stretches from the floor. Inhale if you're lifting. We're going to lift up onto that left knee. We're going to tuck under in the pelvis and reach up. Maybe reach back if you can. Draw the hand back. Imagine that the arm is alongside the ear. It's dropping back, tucking the pelvis under. 3. Breathing here, a little smile. Feeling your heart open, chest open, ready to receive all those good things that November brings. And slowly bringing it down, down, down. Amazing, good. Inhaling and exhaling. Useful. If you've taken the lift and you want to stay seated the second one, you can. If you feel comfortable, one last one, reaching, lifting up or staying on the floor, taking that arm up, draw the head back, tuck under that pelvis if you like. Little smile for me. 3. Breathing in and out. 2. And 1. How lovely. We're coming all the way back down. And just wiggling a little bit in the sit bone so that you feel like you've got that balance. You're not leaning to one side. Amazing. Now see how it feels just to rotate the body and turn and face the right toes. Breathing in, breathing out. So you can either keep the hands where you are and take little ripples. They could be a little bit higher like this. So we lean forward with the chest a little bit and then back up. You can bring the hands a little bit more forward if you've got the range of motion. And just begin to take those small little ripples. So we lead with the chest and then we come back up. Breathe with me. Just see how that feels for you. What feels tight? Can you feel it in the back? The hamstrings. What part of your body? And soaking up all the goodness from this. And we're going to do 3, 2. And if the body's allowed you to go a little bit deeper, and a little release, go for it then. Lovely. And the next one, we're going to find a space to hold. So stay nice and upright, chin draws in and hold here if that feels like a limit. If you're a little bit more open, maybe reaching a little further, draw the nose down. Or if you do have the range, you can grab the outer edges of that foot. Lean with the chest forward. Draw it down. Just breathe wherever you are. Maybe look down or close the eyes. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. And 1. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly bring the body back, up, 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 and bringing it back to nice center point. Good. We're going to use the hand in the crease of the knee. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together and take a little butterfly pose today. Good. Now, for some of us, it's going to be up here, so don't compare yours to mine. I'm not, yeah. My body's just hyper extends. So if it feels comfortable, you can keep the knees out, just relax them down and maybe squeeze them in and down. Imagine you're kind of making that little bit of a squeeze and down. It does look like little butterfly wings, doesn't it? Breathe in. And now 3, 2, and 1. And we are going to find some stillness here. So relax the knees down. For some of us, this might be your tightest pose in the whole session. So if it is, bring the fingertips behind you. Just see if you can keep a posture. So even if the knees are higher, push the fingertips in behind you, draw the chest forward, and then let those knees drop out and just find that edge of the stretch. If you're a little bit more open, maybe a little bit more hyperextended, or the hips are just really flexible, open the feet like a little hook. It almost kind of sends a little message to the hips to kind of it's safe to soften. Good. From here, maybe leaning forward a little bit, maybe bring the palms down in front of you. Good. And maybe bring your forearms down. Maybe stack the fists and see if you can rest the forehead on top. Or equally, if you are a little bit even more open, reach forward. Let the chest draw down. And sink into that deep stretch today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing it all the way back up. Nice one. And just sitting nice and cross-legged. Good. I invite you to grab a drink, and then we're going to move into our tabletop and swing the feet back or to the side. We're going to move into a little bit more of our flow. Just create a bit more warmth in the body. Cheers, team. All right. So finding tabletop, making sure that you've got that lovely alignment where the hands are nice and wide. Line with the shoulders, hips are in line with the knees. You've got that lovely flat back happening. Good. We're going to tuck those back toes, arch the spine into cat pose. Feel the pull of the shoulder blades. Draw the chin in and then lift those knees. Good. We're going to start by pushing into the hands and shift back into your downward dog. Breathing in and out. Draw the shoulders down. Maybe walk those heels. Hello, hammies. There you go. 3. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to come back to stillness. Slowly bring the knees down. Roll the shoulders up and back. Can you find cow? Draw the shoulders down. Let that belly soften down. Find that beautiful arch. Inhale. Keeping those back toes tucked. Tuck the tailbone under. Feel the pull across the shoulder blades in your cat and then lifting up. Shift the weight back, pushing into the hands, drawing in from the core and walking those heels. Breathe with me. In and out. Maybe move the head up and down like you're saying yes. So breathe left to right like you're saying no. Swing those hips. 3, 2 and 1. Good. Feeling that strengthening in the upper body. Pushing into just a downward dog, nice and still. Absolutely fine if the knees are bent. We're working the heels down. Let's hold this. See if you can draw the shoulders down and away. 3, 2 and 1. Slowly bring the knees down. You've got it. We're going to take that little weight off lifting and finding your cow pose. Good. Drop the shoulders down. If you need to move to a fist, absolutely fine. Take a moment off those wrists if you need to. 3, 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, tuck it under, finding that lovely cat pose. Back toes tuck, lifting up, shift the weight back. Good. Pushing into the hands. This time we're going to think about your core. Walk the hands towards the toes and come back on the hips. But you're kind of in your forward fold. Nice. Hanging out, grab opposite elbow, swinging left to right. Nice. 3, 2 and 1. Bring the hands back down. Inhale, slowly take your time. Coming to a standing position, so maybe just stop halfway if you need to. We don't want any dizziness. It really is no race or rush. Coming to a nice tall upright position. Standing up. You've got to inhale, roll the shoulders up with me. Exhale through the mouth. Drop it back. Let's bring the hands nice and wide. Tuck under in that pelvis. Draw in from your core. Feel strong here, Tadasana. At the back of your mat today. Good. Inhale. Let's reach it up. Exhale. Hinging at the hips. Reach forward. Hey to those hammies. Bend those knees down. Fold down. Exhale. Beautiful. Halfway lift, yogi's choice. So we either draw the hands up the legs, elbows draw in. Feel like you're still finding that lovely long line, or fingertips forward, lengthening out. Bend the knees deep, scoop it up, reaching back and tuck under in the pelvis. Nice and strong in that lovely mountain pose. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, we're going to add a little in. We're going to fold forward. Bend down over those toes. Halfway lift. Good, this time we're gonna bend the knees, we're gonna walk the hands forward, forward, forward. And it's your choice whether you wanna stay up into a nice high plank or you wanna come down onto the knees. Dropping down in the hips if you're in your high plank, work the heels away from you. Feel like you're really drawing in from your core, drop the hips and look forward slightly. So you don't wanna be looking up, but you want that length in the neck and looking just in front of those fingers. Feel like I'm drawing the chest slightly forward, strong in your core. 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you're on your knees, inhale, begin to just lift back up, pushing up into downward dog position. Bend the knees. If you're in plank, lift your bottom up and begin to walk the hands back, back, back into your lovely forward fold. Exhale. Good job, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees and scoop it up, breathing in. Maybe a little back bend here, tucking the thumbs in towards the sternum, drawing in from your core. Strong. Good. Inhale, reach it up again. Little smile this time. Feeling that little gratitude as we reach forward, salute the sun. Fold down, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Bend the knees and walk the hands forward, forward, forward. Yogi's choice. So down on the knees. If you're on the knees this time, lean forward with the pelvis. Push into the hands. Feel strong here and draw in from your core. It's just as good. If you're coming up to your plank, we don't want that bottom high in the sky. Drop it down. Draw in. Really draw in from the navel. Heels draw away. Chest draws forward. See that lengthening happening. It's a really nice shift. Strong in that upper body, pushing into those hands. Feel the strength, the warmth. Don't forget to breathe. 3. In from your core. 2 and 1. Lifting up in that tailbone or coming up from the knees. Walk those hands in. Coming back, back, back onto the heels. Shifting the weight back and hanging out. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend. Scoop it up. Beautiful little back bend. Thumbs in, tuck under in the pelvis. Lifting up in those elbows. Beautiful. Breathe with me in. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to do the same. Inhale, reaching up. And hinge at the hips. Fold down over those toes. Exhale. Halfway lift. Good. Bend the knees. Walking forward. Beautiful. Feeling strong. Dropping down and holding. Now everybody come down onto the knees. Good. We're going to swing that left foot back. We're going to open up the right foot. So I want you to imagine you're opening the body to the right side. If it feels okay, the weight on that left hand is okay, or come to a fist, we're going to lift up. Now what you want with this arm, so the left arm, I don't want it in line with the shoulder. It won't work in terms of distributing the weight. So bring it slightly more forward and then open the body nice and wide. Good. If your bottom's sticking out, draw in from your core, under, under, under. Feel that length. Draw the shoulder blades down. Good. Reaching up. You can look up, your drishti, your gaze up, forward or down. Draw in from your core. Option to stay here if you wanted to play a little bit, pointing that toe, maybe lifting the leg. Again, drawing under. We tuck under in the core. Feel that strength in that leg. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Option to stay here. You can keep the toe on the ground, just pointing it, tucking under. You can lift up, holding here. Maybe bend that back knee. Option to grab the toes. Maybe pushing into that hand. Take a little bit of a balanced back bend. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extending the leg and the arm. Slowly bring it down. We're going to swoop back. So we're going to turn the body back so that both hands are in line with the shoulders. We're going to tuck those back toes. We're going to arch in the spine. Find your cat. Lifting back up. Find your downward dog. Breathe with me in. And exhale. Work the shoulders down. Walk those heels. Maybe move the neck if you like. Using downward dog as the powerful whole body stretch that it is today. Just breathe in and out. Good, and then walk the hands again towards the toes. Keep the knees bent as you do so. Shift the weight to the heels. Hips draw back and draw down. Inhale, you got it. Halfway lift, yogi's choice. Bend the knees, scoop it wide. Beautiful little back bend here. Tuck under in the pelvis, find your Tadasana. Inhale and slowly exhale. Amazing. Other side, we're reaching it up. Hinging up the hips, fall down over the toes, exhale. Halfway lift. Bend the knees and walk the hands forward, forward, forward. You've got it. Yogi's choice. Holding that plank for just a moment today. Draw in from your core. Feel the length or bring the knees down. Relaxing the forehead. And then everybody come down onto the knees. Good. We're going to swing. Right foot draws back. And the body opens towards the left. So you want to turn the left toes towards the long edge of the mat. You want to make sure that your right arm is not in line with the shoulders this time. It's a little further out, and we work to draw that left hand up. If that feels too much extended, I forgot to send the other side, just bring it onto the hips. It's okay here, draw the shoulders down. Don't stick that tailbone out, tuck under, under, under. Good, lifting long. Feel that drawing in from the core. That might be exactly where you stay. Just breathe, maybe point the toe. You can stay here that whole time. It's working to balance the body. Find a nice steady breath. If anybody does want to lift up that leg, you absolutely can. Maybe play with holding, tucking under, 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 squeezing. Works to strengthen that leg, the hips. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down. Just take a breath here in. Little smile, everyone. Good. And last, with the option maybe to add in that little back bend. We warmed up, so we could do that if you wanted, kicking the leg up, maybe bending that back knee. It looks like this from this angle, maybe grabbing the toes, maybe pushing the toes into the hand, maybe dropping the head back. Do not worry if that's not there today. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kick it up, down, and everything rotates back. Hand comes back down, both knees, just rearrange so that they're hip distance. You've got it. Bring the hands a little more in line with the shoulders. Breathe with me in. Exhale, tuck those toes, tucking under in the cups, lift up into your downward dog. See if you can enjoy the downward dog. Exhale. Find what feels good so you can walk the heels, you can move the head, or you can just stay a little more in stillness. Draw in from the core, working to work that tailbone away from you. Try to find a little bit more stretch in the backs of the legs. Whatever you do, whatever your choice, just make sure that you use lots of deep breaths in this position. Inhale, slowly walk the hands, breathing in and out, hanging down in your fourth fold. Breathing in and breathing out here. Taking a little slower, coming halfway up, wherever you want to do it, yogi's choice. Find your halfway lift. Bend the knees deep and scoop it wide. A really nice sequence, team. Lovely back bend and tuck under. Feeling strong here. Lifting into the elbows. Good. Breathe with me. 3. Exhale through the mouth. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands on the hips. And slowly we're going to move into the front of the mat. Probably should have moved you there earlier. Or in the middle, wherever you want to be. We're just going to do a little bit of, actually, let's come to the middle. Have a quick drink. And we're going to do a little bit of our pivots. Excuse me, into, we're going to play with dancer's pose. So we're kind of just playing with that lovely stretching of the spine, the back, strengthening. So we're going to play a little bit with dancer's pose today. So if you want to find a wall, you can. We're going to do it from a little bit of playfulness from our little pivots from our goddess. All right, when you're ready, come to a nice goddess pose. So you need to turn the camera at all. I'm going to bring the hands onto the hips, feet nice and wide. Inhale, bending into the knees and straightening. Good. And this time we're going to pivot the left foot. We're going to turn and face the right hand side. So it looks like this, breathing in, bending, and then we lift that back heel and we turn and we see if we can pivot into a little bit of a lunge here, like runner's lunge. And then we come back to center, pivoting, sinking and straighten, drawing from your core. Good. Inhale, Let's just find that rhythm. This time, right leg, turn those back toes. See if you can face that front knee, finding a little bit of that runner's lunge. Good. Back to center. And straighten, draw in from your core. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Good. Left foot, we're going to turn and pivot, feeling that little bit of strength. Good. Holding here, draw in from your core, tuck under in the pelvis to find that lovely bit of work. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to center and straighten. Good. Breathe with me in. And exhale. Bend. Good. Right toes pivot. Good. See if you can find that stretch here. So tuck under in the pelvis. You should start to feel a little bit more into that leg and the psoas muscle. 3. Squeezing in from the core. Tucking under. 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Nice and deep. And up. Good. Take a breath with me in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Beautiful. Here's where you might want to use a wall or a chair. So we're going to kind of play a little bit with moving into a warrior 3 balance. And then we'll add in a little bit of our dancer's pose. So when you're ready, inhale. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to pivot that back foot. Good. And then we're going to shoot the weight forward. And you can lift that back leg if you want to keep it on the floor. We're lifting up, drawing in from your core. Maybe bring the hands alongside the ears. Can be a little bit. The balance feels good today, lean forward. We're trying to keep that left hip down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step back. Bring the hands back onto the hips. Turn and pivot. Sinking down and straighten in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Bend. Other side. Pivoting that right toes. Facing the left knee. Good. We can shoot that weight forward. Weight is bearing on the left leg. Maybe lift the back leg. Find a breath. Maybe you stay here today. Maybe reaching the arms or use the wall. Be hinging at the hips. See if you can drop that right hip down. Thinking about strengthening your core. Think about that length that you kind of created in our plank. 3, 2, and 1. Big step back, hands on the hips. Good. Squeeze. And down. Back up to standing. Inhale. And exhale, little bend. Pivot that back foot. Good. We're going to shoot the weight forward. Good. So we can come to the ups. We're going to come from our lovely warrior 1, relaxing the face. And then see if you can slowly come back. You can either bring the foot onto the ground, or can you keep that leg and draw the knee in? And then see if you can bring the knee down. And maybe reach back. Can you grab it with the left hand? Nice one. Holding here. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can drop the shoulders back. Relax the foot into that hand. You've got it. You want to play with dancer's pose today? Using the wall or reaching forward with that right hand. Pointer finger, middle finger to touch. Let the chest draw forward. Push the toes in the hands. And then just keep that knee down, hip down. Maybe see if there's a little balance to play with today. Breathe, relax the face, either a little bit or a lot. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Releasing that back foot, big step. Beautiful. Turn. And there's your goddess. Amazing. Breathe with me in. Exhale through the mouth. Amazing. Inhale, other side. Lovely little bend. We're going to pivot. Good. Shooting the weight forward, coming into your warrior 3. See where you're at. And then if you've got it, bend that back knee. See if you can bring the hands onto the hips, lift the knee up. And then slowly drop the knee down. Don't worry if you bring your foot to the floor and then meet us here, or you're using the wall, bring the back hands down. And just relax. See my foot's nice and relaxed in my hands. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. It's nice and important to breathe to find that balance. Maybe push the toes into the hands. Feel that chest lift in. We've done a little work, so the spine should feel a little bit more open. Maybe reaching forward, pointed finger and thumb on the left hand. And maybe see if the body wants to dip a little today. If it's not there, please don't worry. Use a wall. Relax that forehead. Find a breath. If you fall out of it, just come back to it. And slowly, slowly see if you can release that back foot, take a big step. Yes, big, deep. Goddess. And back to center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sinking down into that lovely goddess with your cactus arms reaching up. Sinking down, giving yourself a big hug. Good. Option to stay here or lean forward. Let that last bit of work sink into the hips. Inhale, squeeze those inner thighs, use your core, reaching up. And bend down. Cactus arms. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, big hug. Option to stay here, nice and lifted, or sink forward. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching up. Bring the palms together and the thumbs in to touch. Good. Hands on the hips. Let's wiggle those heels away and the toes slightly, and taking a nice forward fold today. Breathing with me in. And exhale, hinge it up the hips, lean forward. Maybe bring the fingertips down. Then let the head just relax. Beautiful. Allow the chin to soften. Just notice anywhere that you're feeling the stretch. It feels really open. Take any adjustments if you need to for balance. Maybe you bring the palms in between the feet and draw the nose through by bending the elbows and pushing the hands into the floor. Your choice. Breathe with me. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. So yogi's choice here. Inhale. Slowly see if you can bring the body back up. Take your time. You don't want any dizziness. To a little bit more of a flat back. Good. So you've got the option. You can take that right hand and bring it in between the feet. You can bring a fist or a palm, whatever feels good. Maybe fingertips. And you have the option just to stay here and lifting in the chest, or you can turn the left toes out and sink a little deeper into that left knee, maybe reaching. You can bring the left hand onto the knee, draw the shoulder back, or you can reach up and sink a little deeper. If it feels too much, just come back a few stages or come up to standing. Take a few breaths. Inhale, slowly straightening that leg back up, swinging the hands through, switching sides. So this time it's going to be your left hand in the middle or fist or fingertips. Turn the left toes back in, right toes turn out. Good. Inhale, sinking nice and deep into that leg. Inhale, reaching up. Maybe you can bring the right hand onto the hip, draw the shoulder back, or you can reach it up. Feel like you're not collapsing in these shoulders. Draw down, 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 away from the ears, lengthening and sinking into that right knee. Feeling such a good stretch there in that inner hamstring. 3, nice job everyone. 2, a little smile, relaxing in the face. And 1, good, beautiful, straightening, turn those toes in. You've got it. We're going to walk the hands slightly forward. What I want you to do is just see if you can take the knees and the feet in and bring the knees down, find your tabletop, breathing in. And as we exhale, swing the feet around. Well done. Coming to a nice upright position, seated. Beautiful work. Nice job today, everybody. Have a little drink for me. Oh, love it. We created a little warmth, lots and lots of stretch in places that hopefully not hopefully, but that we're feeling tight. Maybe we found some release. That's what it's all about. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So from a seated position, you can sit whatever way feels good or find a chair. Just going to build in a few twists and take a little bit of time to release in the neck and drop into our Shavasana. Inhale, let's twist. We're going to bring the left hand to the right side, right hand comes back. We don't want to collapse in that upper body though. Roll the shoulders up, draw that chest forward and feel long from the top of the head. Inhale, keeping that twisting, that lift in the spine, reaching across the other side. Good. Inhale and exhale, twist. Breathing in and out, twist. In and out, twist in. Good. Breathing in and out, twisting. Good, at your own pace for 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2. Lovely. I'm just finishing off your last sequence, coming back to a nice upright position. Good, we're going to do just a few circles with the chest, lead forward with the chest, roll the body towards the right hand side and around. We've taken some time to kind of work in the back body. Full body stretch today with a little bit in that back body. And just take some time to release. Maybe a little smile over Kamya. Good. Breathe. Take it slow. Use the circles just for that last little softness and back to center. And we'll go the other direction and rolling around. Breathe with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center, sitting nice and tall, and relax those shoulders down. Good. Inhale, we're going to reach across the body. So lift with that left hand and reach across. We're going to use the right hand on the shoulder and see if you can slowly just draw the right hand. I want you to drop that left shoulder down and see if you can work that arm across. Work the shoulder down, 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 and see if you can get a nice stretch into the shoulder and the arm there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Releasing other side. So we're going to reach across with that right hand. The left hand comes along onto the shoulder. We're going to reach, inhale, drop the right shoulder down and use that. And I like to just kind of rub across the arm so that you keep that shape. Draw the shoulders down and feel that little stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale. A little smile, releasing all that work we've done. All those downward dogs, all our upper body kind of strengthening today as we kind of move from the back of the mat into our plank. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly bring the hands back down and the arms come alongside. Yeah. Good. We're going to take that right ear to right shoulder and bring it back to center. And left. And take it at your own pace. Maybe close the eyes or look down now. Find some nice slow deep breaths. Like me, you've got really tight neck. Just really listen. Be sensitive in the movement. Take care of you. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take that right ear to right shoulder next time you're there and just hold. You can breathe and stay there, or you can bend in your left hand and maybe give yourself a little bit of a massage into the neck and the shoulders where it's tight. Just sending that little release. Just take time to let go here, or just notice where the muscles need a little bit of release. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly drop the head down. Take your time to lift the head back up to center and then breathe in and slowly bring the head the other direction. It can be really shallow if it's tight. If you wanted, you can take the right hand and maybe give yourself that little bit of a massage. Totally your choice today. Or just hold and close the eyes. Nice. 3. Good. 2. And 1. So slowly bring the head back down and the neck to center. Inhaling and exhaling out. And come a little closer just so we can take a little bit of time to work into the face. So point your finger and middle finger You know where we're headed, just going up and around. Just release. Maybe take the hands in between the eyebrows and push up, 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 up. Nice one. Find that release today. 3, 2, and then back around, find the temples, and 1. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. We're going to find the top of the nose and just see if you can bring it down and around the cheekbones. Just releasing anything that feels tight or sore there. If you've got any pressure, I'm going to just keep moving down alongside the nose where I feel a lot of pressure with sinuses today. So just like I'm doing, just find what feels good. I think that's what yoga is all about. It shouldn't look a certain way. It should just feel to you what you need. Kind of an offering, right? And then maybe if you feel comfortable, it might make your nose run, but this doctor actually prescribed this to me. She would really roll in here, give that little massage, get you to the nose. It'll help support if you've got any of that extra pressure. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And down. Ah, feel that release in the face. Remove your jaw around. Lovely. Releasing. And lastly, today I was going to say, maybe take your hands and see if you could just move them into the scalp. So I want you to imagine that you're just making small little circles with the hands. So bring it into kind of just above the ears and see if you can bring a little bit of circles into the scalp here. You can get a little release from any of the pain. Maybe wiggle the hands back. It's be coming back to the front again. Roll it and back. Good. And then coming a little bit more into the center. So kind of rolling the hands towards each other. And you get this lovely little release from the crown of the head. Feels a little bit different, doesn't it? Forget to push. You get that lovely release in the head. Good. 3, wherever feels good. Just go for it. You want to go back a little further into the head, you can. Make those circles. 2. Breathe with me. And 1. Ignore my big hair now. Inhale with me. And exhale through the mouth. Amazing. From here, I invite you just to find your Shavasana. Find what makes you feel good and soak up being at home. So if there is a blanket that you think I should grab that every week, go and grab it. There's a pillow. I really want you to soak up that feeling of being and doing such a beautiful practice in this beautiful safe space where you live. It's a really lovely luxury. And as you relax down onto the floor, allow your body to just soften. If you wanted to change it up today and get back into bed, if you don't have too much going on this afternoon, go for it. Just sink and relax into a place that feels full of comfort, full of peace. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. As you relax, softening the space between the eyebrows and just soaking up how the face, maybe the head feels after that little relaxation, that little bit of massage, the breath and the movement today. Allow yourself to sink and soften into the floor, whatever space you chose. Feel the floor beneath you, cradling, supporting, holding you up. Feel the mat as part of your home, your little space and place of peace. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. And as you rest today, I'm going to read one of my favorite poems that I've not read in a while, just linked to our lovely theme of home. If there's one thing that I may tell you, let it be that you are home. Your body, not only this building, is truly the house that you will always own. Maybe this body, this home, has some broken windows. And there may be tear stains on the floors. And maybe you lock the things you wish you weren't behind its many doors. But there is wisdom on its bookshelves and a laugh to light the rooms. There's a vase upon the table where the love you've grown all blooms. Dreams sit on the mantelpiece next to kindness and your trust. Will you use them all so often they have no time to collect dust? So please don't look at mansions with that envy in your eye. There's more that makes a home than its appearance or its size. Your body is your shelter, so you deserve to love it all. Don't let the world stand round outside and tell you how to paint your walls. How lucky that you have somewhere to protect you from the night. And if there's cracks left from the past, well, then they just let in more light. If there's one thing I may tell you, let it be that you are home. I'm not sure who wrote that, but it wasn't me. I think it was Dana Falls. Dana Falls. And with that thought, I wish you a beautiful Sunday. Thank you for moving and flowing and breathing and taking time out on your mat. Wishing you all peace and love. Stay a little longer if you like.